Okay, we've been reading about we'll have resurrected bodies, which 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 53 and 57 say that they're incorruptible, they're immortal. But what about our brain? When we get to heaven, will we, as some people will accuse, will we be robotic, automatons ceaselessly praising God without any thought involved? What's the Bible say? And some people will get confused because Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12, well, we see through a glass darkly on earth right now. We don't get all the answers. But then I shall fully know as I'm fully known. And then the question comes up, does he mean that once you get to heaven, bam, you know everything? Well, no, we do know there's only one who's omniscient, and that is God himself. But what about us? Well, let's take a look at some of the scriptures and see what it says. First of all, let's take a look at Revelation chapter 6, verses 9 and 10. When John is writing about what he's witnessing there in heaven, he sees the newest entrance into heaven, the newest people entering into heaven. What is the first thing they do? They go to God the Father and they ask him a question. When will your justice be complete? Understand this principle. The first thing they do is they want to learn. We look in Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 7. And it tells us that God the Father has a promise for the believer that in the ages to come, according to his eternal riches, he will continually heap new kindnesses on us through Jesus Christ. Well, this intimates to us as we continue on into eternity, we're going to receive newer and newer blessings down through the ages. You also think of Revelation chapter 7 and verse 17. And it tells us that Jesus Christ himself will lead the believers throughout heaven. Well, if I'm going to be led, I have to not know where I'm going. I have to be willing to learn the new pathways. It tells us that he will lead us, he will feed us, he will guide us. When we take a look at these scriptures and remind ourselves that Revelation chapter 21 and verse 5 says, Jesus is telling us, I'm making all things new. Well, if they're all new, they have been undiscovered or untested by us. So we're on a learning curve there. So will we be learning in heaven? I think the Bible makes it clear, yes, we will.